Joe. anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Graduates, please be seated.
Good evening, Superintendent Violetti, members of the Board of Education, Mayor White, members of the Town Council. We also have some of our other administrative staff here tonight, families and friends. I'm Mr. Meich, and it's my honor as principal to present this class to you. Graduation is the culmination of the efforts of so many people. It's not just families and teachers who are celebrating tonight, but the many adults who've been part of each student's journey and who've had a chance to make an impact on them. This graduation for me has a little more meaning because this was actually my first group of my first 8th grade class when I started in Brook. I presented at their 8th grade graduation and I've had the privilege of seeing them grow up. I remember this past fall seeing adults when we had our opening class meetings just being stunned. Families, thank you. You've entrusted your children to us, to the Brook District for 13 years, and you've all been so patient and flexible, and of course tonight, just add more to that. To the staff, thank you for the work you've done with this group of seniors from 2016 until now. I'm referring to every single adult, not just the teachers who was a part of that. And also, I can't go on without mentioning our custodial staff as well, and just for back-to-back nights, really pulling off the impossible. So thank you also to just, again, every adult who has made a huge impact. That's worth a clap. All right, seniors, it's my final address to you. I'm sure you guys are happy about that. But I see someone shaking their head yes. But it's definitely bittersweet saying goodbye. I always try to take into account the personality of the class when deciding what to say. You're definitely a unique group. I know you all know that. More than most, you just have a mind of your own. You guys do your own thing. And it probably drove your parents nuts. Definitely drove your teachers and me crazy. But at the end of the day, it's something that's going to help you achieve your goals in life. You don't let others define who you are, who you're supposed to be. So as you move on from these hallways, I hope you keep this quality, that you continue to march to the beat of your own drum. Many of your yearbook quotes mention following your dreams, being happy, and being successful. Well, I can tell you, if you let others define your worth, you probably won't get any of those things. As I was getting ready for tonight, I actually looked back at what I said to you when you guys were in 8th grade. And so I want to reshare that same quote that I said then. It's from pastor and author Charles Swindoll, who said, "Life is 10% what happens to you, and 90% how you respond to it." Now, when I said that back in 2018, I really couldn't have predicted that you'd lived through some pretty crazy years since that time as you got to your senior year. You can't control what happens to you. The choices people around you make, or really much of anything, if you haven't figured that out by now. What you can control, though, is you and how you respond to what life throws your way. If you make that a priority, I have no doubt you're going to achieve whatever you set out to do. History is filled with people who've had to overcome adversity on the way to greatness. Every one of you has overcome something in some way, shape, or form during high school. In my mind, there's nothing that's going to come your way in the future you can't handle. I'm so proud of every single one of you. It's been an honor being your principal, and I'm honestly going to miss you, every single one of you. I hope you walk away from Saddlebrook High School knowing that you were in a place where the people here really cared about you. God bless you in the next phase of your life. At this time, seniors, please rise. Mrs. Violetti, members of the Board of Education, on behalf of the administration and faculty, I attest to the fact that the seniors here tonight have met the requirements for graduation from high school. I present to you the class of 2022. Please be seated.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty and staff, Mr. Meisch, Mr. Osborne, members of the Board of Education, Mrs. Violetti, and the class of 2022. At this point in our lives, we have mastered what we're going to face the next day. We know what hallways we will walk through and the faces we will see in each one. We know what classrooms we will sit in and can predict that Mr. Meisch will most likely have another Teacher of the Week announcement for us. We can predict that 8 bells will ring and 7 hours will pass. Other times, however, we are not so accurate with our anticipations, like when we didn't win the Fall Pep Rally, or when we switched to virtual learning for nearly 2 years. These unexpected challenges are examples of things that no one saw coming. Nonetheless, we all accepted them and learned to adjust. At the end of the day, life is full of these challenges we might not be prepared for, and our ability to anticipate tomorrow is not something we'll soon be able to do. As we leave here today and start a new chapter, for the first time in our lives, we don't know what tomorrow will bring. There is no formula or pattern that our days will look like. Instead, we will part ways with some friends, meet new people at orientations and job interviews, tackle different challenges, and grow as individuals who inspire each other. Instead of sitting in the same 8 classrooms, we will be surrounded by new faces. Being late to class will now change to being late to work. And instead of stressing about a test the next day, some of us might be worried about our own wedding days. Just as our unexpected experiences have been opportunities for growth, now our new beginnings will be our chance to flourish. We must welcome the brand new professors, colleagues, friends, and experiences in front of us. Our support system and willingness to rely on others will help us as we face these new circumstances. Maya Angelou once said, "I've learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." In the future, whether you're waiting to be called in for your dream job interview or you're awaiting your graduate school admissions letter, prioritize your healthy relationships. Surround yourself with people who inspire you. Let go of negative factors and be aware that your smile and gestures have an impact on everyone around you. At the end of the day, your kindness and character are what matter most. Just as none of us realized how fast today would come, no one can predict how fast the rest of our lives will pass. Regardless of what experiences we have ahead of us, We must appreciate each day, whether pleasant or unpleasant, and the relationships we build with others in each one. I would like to thank everyone who has made our time at Saddlebrook High School worthwhile and memorable. We are grateful for the teachers and staff who give their all every day and push us to do our best, even on the days we don't want to learn. The relationships built with our teachers and the wisdom passed on will last a lifetime. Mrs. Angerami, I'm convinced you secretly have a Doctor of Medicine degree. To say that your scholarship and expertise are admirable would be an understatement. Also, we are grateful for each family of the senior class, especially our parents and guardians who have supported us and ensured our success. To my own parents, thank you for being my support system. You put up with my ear-piercing morning alarm clocks that blare through the house and my chaotic morning routine, all while teaching me how to be my own person and making sure that I don't lose sight of who I am. Class of 2022, we are accomplished individuals and are ready to take on even bigger and better challenges as we leave the familiarity of Saddlebrook High School. As each of our environments and circumstances change, we will welcome the unfamiliar and know we can accomplish anything as long as we depend on each other. Thank you.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty and staff, Mr. Maish, Mr. Osborne, members of the Board of Education, Mrs. Violetti, and the class of 2022. I am deeply grateful to have the opportunity to speak before all of you today and to represent the class of 2022. I would like to begin by congratulating all of my classmates. Seniors, we've done it! We finally made it to graduation, and we are ready to take the next big steps in our lives. Success does not happen in a vacuum. Although I have studied and worked very hard to be here, so has every other student on this field. I cannot be credited for all of my accomplishments alone, because I am only as great as those with whom I surround myself. If it wasn't for my classmates who gave me notes for when I was absent, I would have been behind in my studies. The bond I have created with my teachers allowed me to feel comfortable asking questions and even admitting to my weaknesses in certain subjects. This in turn pushed not just to memorize, but to understand the concepts behind the lesson. I have not only learned 4 curriculum lessons, but life advice from teachers that will never be forgotten. However, looking back on my 4 years of high school, the academic lessons are not always the first thing that comes to mind. As important as the Civil War, Chi-Squares, and William Shakespeare are, these are not the memories that will be engraved into my mind forever. Although I might forget the Pythagorean theorem, I will not forget my classmates, the staff, coaches, friends, and family members in the audience who have all contributed their time to create a wonderful high school experience. Now that all 116 of us are together, united on this field, I ask that we all take a moment to reflect on our own plethora of accomplishments. From receiving awards, getting a job, or even passing a test, graduating high school will be another milestone in our lives, an important accomplishment of which I hope each one of us will be deeply proud. While reflecting, you will realize there is one common factor in our success: the people. Not just our teachers who have encouraged us to complete challenging assignments, or the coaches who pushed us beyond what we thought was possible, but also those who have watched our growth and changes. Let us remember not just our accomplishments, but the bonds we formed along the way. Entering a new environment, my hope is that you remember to take the time to look seriously at others. Listen to their stories, find similarities, understand differences, and begin the exciting journey of fostering new bonds. It will take time, connections will not happen overnight, and patience will be necessary. However, each one of us gathered here in this stadium is proof of the success of deep-rooted, genuine human connections. I would like to thank our teachers, coaches, counselors, and staff who have been by our side every step of the way fostering those bonds. I would like to thank my classmates for all of the learning experiences and the memories we have created. Thank you to my close friends who have forced me to put down the book and have some fun, whether that be dressing up to go to fancy restaurants, taking spontaneous trips down the shore, or simply driving around while blasting music. Thank you for creating a positive environment of growth and new experiences that I will truly never forget. Finally, I would like to thank all the parents and guardians in the audience who have helped to shape all of the students on the field here tonight. I would especially like to thank my parents and my sister. If I did not mention them in this speech, it would be a long ride home. Thank you for everything. I appreciate your constant support, honesty, and love. Together, the class of 2022 entered high school, experienced the pandemic, continued our studies online, and yet here we are taking a step into a new chapter of our lives together. Brene Brown once stated, "Staying vulnerable is a risk we have to take if we want to experience connection." I hope you are all willing to take that risk and remember the impact you have made on others and the journey you have taken to be where you are today. Class of 2022, I wish you nothing but the best. Thank you and congrats.
Hello. Well, to follow Caroline and Gabby is quite intimidating. Can we give them another round of applause? They did follow us. So like Mr. Meisch, this class is also special to me. They were my first 6th grade class when I was principal at Franklin School. So I also went back to my speech to see what I had written, and I also stole a quote from my speech back then. So what I shared back then was something my mom ingrained in me. Education is the one thing that no one can ever take away from you. And being the literal person that I am, I took that as going to school. I went to Rutgers, got my BA, went to Montclair, got my master's, went to College of St. Elizabeth, got my 2nd master's, and I would still be going, but my husband stopped me at some point. But what I've learned is that education is not just school. Living every day is a learning experience. That is how you learn. And you learn the most when you're uncomfortable, sort of like me right now, which is why I'm facing them and not all of you. Make yourself uncomfortable. That is when you are going to learn and grow the most. So don't be hesitant about putting yourself in uncomfortable situations. In elementary school, we speak a lot about good choices and bad choices. You're going to make both. And I'm telling you that it's okay because that is what learning is about. If you didn't make any bad choices, sorry parents, but you wouldn't grow. And you shouldn't have the regrets because every experience you have is what builds you into the person that you are. So I made bad choices. I don't have the regrets. Instead, I took those learning experiences, I grew from them. And that's my hope for all of you. The one thing I learned in this new role of mine is to always be true to yourself. And I think for me, that's the most important lesson. So when I became superintendent, there was a lot of advice I received. I was told I should cut my hair, make sure my nails are painted. I'm not really a good listener, I guess. But I stayed as true to myself as I could, knowing that I always put the students' best interest first because it is about you guys. Everyone has insecurities, so no matter who you are, whatever anyone tells you, they have an insecurity. And the people that probably seem the most confident to you probably have the most insecurities. So it's okay when you're insecure, just remember that that's the norm. But sometimes we also get in a rut. And you know, we have to take the final today, we have to read this book, we have to get up and go to work, we have to get up and go to class. But what I want to challenge you to do is change your verbiage. Change it to I get to. And you'll see a difference of a feeling inside of you. Because you get to go to work each day. You get to come and go to class every day. You get to wake up each day. You get to call your dad at night every day. So what you get, everything in life is relative. There's always going to be people that have more than you and people that have less than you. And I'm not just talking about money. There's people that have more anxiety than you, people that have less anxiety than you. If you have a disability, my daughter's autistic. There's people that are more autistic, there's people that are less autistic. Everything in life is relative. And what matters is taking what you have and embracing it. And just remember that you get to do this every day. I get to give this graduation speech tonight. I am blessed, I am honored. I get to wish you all the very best in your future. I get to shake your hands and wish you congratulations. And I also get to announce some of the very special students and their accomplishments that we have. So at this time, I'm going to ask Edgar Rachuli to please rise. Edgar is joining the Marines after graduation. Thank you, Edgar. And I'm also going to ask Nolan Shanahan to rise. Nolan earned his Eagle Scout Award. All right, let's get going.
Good evening. All right, let's go. Roll one. Bernard Karakika. Miguel Angel Perez Garcia. Gabriela Gashora. Jaylene Payar. Dakota Valverde. Yasmin Salfargar. Sadie Kelly. Jenna Santola.
Michael Vlade Reynos. Zachary Hartub. Julia Bedno. Jaden Pinto. Colin Eunice. Victor Suarez. Caroline Caprelli. Row 2. Matthew Suero. Joseph Quimby. David Gorchowski. Jake Warder. Joshua John Robles Quimbow. Matthew Nicholas Colo. Edgar Andres Ricciuli.
Cassidy Q. Alyssa Leto. Brianna Shanamea. Lauren Lamonti. Rebecca Jaramillo. Ben Grader. Joseph Nudo. Gavin Rodriguez. Row 3. Justin Callie. Logan Toomey. Nathan Tejeda. Aaliyah Rincon. Sophia Damasca. Emma Lardy. Floralba, you're married. Delenn Ferrer.
Colin James Anderson. Jason Alonso. Gianna Scorzetti. Ava Danielle Parisi. Samantha Maniscalco. Miranda Aquino. Gabrielle Jolie Santoro. Allison Kennedy. Row 4. Kathaki Thesera. Danya Ali Ahmed Abu Darbi. Amanda Mackey. Julia Alexi Gassiora. Nicholas Morali. Michael David Ramos. Roman Minia.
Rashveer Kaur. Jacqueline Velasquez. Kayla Simon. Isabella Lemondola. Chelsea Alexis Slowly. Natalie Gabriela Escobar. Mandy Marie Boyachi. Deanna Collins. Row 5. Caitlin McVeigh. Aloris Veras. Justin Patron. Arlene Godoy. Isabella Christiana Brokus. Rebecca Aguirre. Savannah Lombardo. Ashley Luciano.
Mara Michelle Dorinas. Ariana Toribio. Lexi Polari. Jalen Ariana Amonte. Daniela Portillo. Nick Krupa. Row 6. Michael Avatisian. Alexander Pills. Adriana Luz Barnett. Heidi Nash. Thomas Wojak. Thomas Joseph Montalbano. Justin Agramonte.
Nick Ciolino. Tameen Farhat. Hassan Salim. Michael Garbarino. Max Cisco. Francesco Sofranco. Ahmed Isa. Oscar Alejandro Cabral. Row Row 7. Darian Sandoval. Michael Forte. Brian Galesio. Gant Booley. Isabella Kayleen Governale. Deanna May Occupinti. Jaden Alexis Agatha Vicioso. Amaya Cosme.
Kaylin Mahoney. Bo Nakey. Nikki Juliet. Adriana Huerta. Johanna Ocampo. Layla Charlize Newsom. Charmaine Alphabet. Row 8. Jalen Rose Barocho. Daniel Garcia. Brian Avalone. Samuel Sanchez. Christopher Dixon.
Angelina Josephine Rose Sacone. Nolan Shanahan. Nathan Cho. Richard Pearls. Devin Patrick Hannon. Graduates, please rise. Let me be the first to congratulate the Saddlebrook High School class of 2022. The moving of your tassels from the right to left signifies your official graduation. Graduates, please move your tassels.